And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode number 893. Today is, what's the day? Wednesday, February 16, 2022, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we're here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10ish.
At 10ish, and today's top story. Keep your coins bill introduced to restrict government control of crypto. Fed never did it. U.S. Senate banking head lashes out at Super Bowl crypto ads. $1 trillion opportunity. JPMorgan becomes first major bank in the universe, in the metaverse. CryptoPunks community reacts to the ongoing copyright battle between version 1 and version 2. And it looks like Red Bull Racing scores $150 million sponsorship with ByBit. But first and foremost, what's going on with those prices, Bitcoin, Zay?
Oh, yeah. So looking at our prices for today, Bitcoin is at $43,606, down 1.5% today. Ethereum at $3,070, down 1.6% today. Binance Coin at $426 is down 1.2%. XRP at 81 cents is down 1.8%. Cardano at $1.07, down 3% today. Solana at $99, down 3% today as well. AVAX, also known as Avalanche, at $93, up 4.3%. And Terra Luna, rounding out our top 10, is at $56, down almost 1% today. And our biggest gainers are Sora Synthetic, up 2,600%. Catcoin, for all my cat people out there, 534%. And No One, for all of my emo people out there, 458% up today. So, who's been
No one coins
No one.
me. Oh, that's funny as I know and really quick, want to give a shout out to not only today's show sponsor, but we will actually be having an ongoing campaign with them. So expect to see more news from today's show sponsor. But want to give a shout out to iCoin. That is right. iCoin is a new Bitcoin wallet coming out. They'll actually be partnering with a very, very, very large company themselves. From what I've been hearing, the partnership is already done. It's just some back-end legal work that needs to be taken care of. So you'll be hearing about that partnership hopefully here in the next few weeks. But again, this is a new kind of Bitcoin wallet. I'm very fond of this. Really quick before I show you the wallet, you all always hear about us saying, hey, we actually consult with businesses and as at this point, cities for real, because we have spoken to multiple cities. But people are like, what are these here about these businesses? Well, we're not lying to you. Here's one of the businesses we consulted with months ago, actually, as iCoin Wallet was figuring out the last few steps of how they wanted to launch. And doing testing. We had a chance to do some beta testing for it. We had a chance to actually look into it. And the cool thing about it, actually took some the notes we had and went back and made changes. So again, they are really trying to be in tune with the community and make a wallet that we all love. This is also why you haven't heard us do any other partnerships with wallets. They have reached out to us. But again, we had a chance to try this out, test this, consult with them. We decided that we were going to go jump on board with the iCoin wallet. So again, this will be a short, long-term campaign, so expect to hear more about them. We're going to be bringing their team on live here in the coming weeks, and we'll also be doing a review as well for you. So again, this is iCoin Wallet. As you can see, what I like about it, folks, you already know what it looks like. Here it is, right here as well. I mean, I'm not going to say that what it rivals, but it looks very similar to something. It's a very cool device. Again, I'm not going to turn mine on, but we'll definitely do reviews and unboxings for it. The box is super cool, but again, this is a new wallet, iCoin wallet. It comes with a touchscreen and a camera, encrypted storage, wallet apps, updates. I can't talk. An iCoin mobile app where there's actually air gap as well, where iCoin wallet uses a rear-facing camera to import blockchain data required to construct a transaction. So your iCoin wallet never connects to a network, a seed-based recovery. And again, it also has one of our favorite things is a printer to go with it. We know the news just came out where essentially Apple iPhones are turned into your own POS devices. But literally, if you just have a Bitcoin wallet at this point, you can use their printer in conjunction with it or with this iCoin wallet, and you already have your own POS device in your wallet. And let me tell you, folks, this wallet, I give it to you. This printer does really work. It's cool. You can print off QR codes with it. You can print off your passwords. Or if you're actually sending and receive Bitcoin, you can print that off what you did as well. So I find it cool as far as like leaving records of what you have, a paper trail, what you've been doing in the market. But again, we'll be talking more about this wallet in the coming weeks. We'll be doing deeper dives on it. And again, we'll be having a team here as well. If you're interested in it, right here in the top right corner, you can click on buy. and that'll bring you to the screen. The wallet itself is $200 at $199 for the iCoin wallet. For the wallet and printer bundle is $250. And again, I actually would suggest the bundle because the printer is pretty cool for those who want to use it. Oh, and last but not least, for those who are looking at NFTs, you can put your ERC, you can put your ERC or ETC tokens for the code private key storage export. I actually tried to do that. It does work. I will say you do need to be a little bit more technically savvy, but it does work to do. So again, this is just a regular bare bones wallet, Ethereum, Bitcoin for the most part, but you can also add different ERC compatible addresses and NFTs on it as well. And again, we'll be talking more about that, but shout out to iCoin wallet. Looking forward to this partnership right here.
Oh yeah, shout out to iCoin, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zay did a deep dive on it. I did a deep dive, so folks, we definitely check them out. And yeah, I got a couple myself now. And here's another thing, really quick. This is why what is it called? It's always gonna be whack-a-mole because yeah, we're going to be all these custodial wallets and non-custodial and private wallets and centralized. And then a new company makes a new wallet. You didn't even know Bitcoin existed on that wallet, right? Like, what about companies that are making wallets and are not advertising to the mainstream? What about the Bitcoin that exists on those? Like, this thing can get deep, people. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the top story of the day, though. Keep Your Coins bill has been introduced. Speaking of wallets, what a great segue. Keep Your Coins bill introduced to restrict government control of crypto. That's right. It looks like they've actually been working on this since 2016. It's being quoted as here saying, it's unbelievable that Congress won't unite to end the unjust, immoral, and unconstitutional practice of civil asset forfeiture, said Congressperson Warren Davidson. Bitcoin Zay, before you get into this article, one funny thing I want to point out is there are literally Congress people saying that it's unjust, immoral, and unconstitutional shit happening. So my thing is, when it's citizens, civilians saying it, and it's Congress people saying it, who are the people that's causing this unjust and immoral, unconstitutional stuff to happen? People, it's literally 1,000 people in the United States that are pushing this thing where it is unjust, unconstitutional, immoral. A lot of those people are bankers. There are people who have foreign ties to foreign entities and stuff. They are not good Americans, folks. So I thought it was funny to see a congressperson come out and say, like, I can't believe Congress is just looking at this like this. But what's up with this Keep Your Coins bill here?
Oh yeah, so Congressman Warren Davidson has introduced this bill to the House of Representatives to protect our individuals' self-custody crypto wallets from U.S. government agency control. And this came on Tuesday, just a day after the Canadian government invoked the Emergencies Act, which, might I add, the first time in Canadian history, giving it the power to freeze bank accounts and monitor large transactions, including crypto, without a court order. That is fascism, people. That is dictatorship. That is everything bad that you read about in history books happening right now, right in front of you. The move is in direct response to fundraising efforts by the COVID-19 policy-focused Freedom Convoy protesters. Why did they frame them like that? You mean the truckers who don't want vaccine mandates? I don't know why they named it that, but the name of the bill, Keep Your Coins, is a great acronym. KYC, as we know, is Know Your Customer, so it's a play on that. And he said that this bill has actually been in the works for 6 years, people. That's what we mean about bureaucracy. Even if they want to stop something or if they want to change something, it takes years for it to go through the House, to go through the Senate, to get signed off by the president or the vice president. I mean, it takes a long time. So, of course, I do like the quote. It's unbelievable that Congress won't unite to end the unjust, immoral, and unconstitutional practice of civil asset forfeiture, aka government theft. Shout out to them for actually calling it what it is.
Right.
It's just theft. I mean, why keep it simple, stupid? It's literally just them stealing from you and telling you you can't do anything about it. You can't sue. You can't go to court. So again, if there's any time that no keys, no cheese should be the most popular saying right now, it's now. You should make sure you own your crypto, get it off of exchanges. I'm pretty sure they're going to try and do a sweep. We said that before. They're going to do an exchange sweep to try and get off the bad guys that they think at a certain point. So yeah, shout out to Warren Davidson.
The fact that we're even calling them self-hosted wallets now. Like, no, there is no self-hosted wallets. There's wallets and then there's centralized wallets.
Mm-hmm.
That's simple, people. Like, because every wallet is supposed to be self-hosted. Every wallet is supposed to be self. So there's wallets and then there's centralized wallets. So you have regular wallets on your phone, and then you have wallets like the Coinbase app. You have wallets like Venmo. You have wallets, PayPal. Like, those are centralized wallets, and soon will be bank wallets. But this makes, again, this is that narrative that's trying to get hijacked. let's make sure we keep the words what the words already are. But yeah, let's keep our coins. It's crazy to see this is actually happening here. But like you said, we're seeing it happen in real time.
Yeah.
Something else we're seeing happen in real time is the Fed getting pissed off. Really quick, give a quick shout out to BK Born Best I Race. Thank you for the tip. Shout out to Gemini Crypto. They said Fed never did it. U.S. Senate banking hit lashes out at Super Bowl crypto ads. That's right. The lawmaker claimed that crypto is not real money, and companies splurging millions on advertisements proves that. Actually, the lawmaker made a very great point on this article. So if you missed it over the weekend, Super Bowl weekend came. Crypto companies, including Coinbase, FTX. Here, I had the whole list out. Actually, I want to take a quick look at the list of Super Bowl ads. It was Coinbase. I know did a big one. One of the biggest was FTX that had freaking Larry David on a 2.5 minute commercial. I mean, that probably cost millions of dollars. Coinbase had the QR code. Who else? eToro had a commercial as well. Crypto.com had LeBron James in there. Like literally, they all had celebrities. Larry David, LeBron James. We know Matt Damon already did a Crypto.com one. But again, it looks like someone who isn't happy is the U.S. Senate banking head, of course, who lashed out at this out-of-the-box approach. They said Chief Sherrod Brown was not impressed and blasted the ad makers for not including appropriate warnings and risk involved. Woo! Brown's during the Tuesday Senate hearing on stablecoins brought in the topic of popular crypto advertisements that aired during the Super Bowl. He said most of these ads failed to tell people about the downsides investing in cryptocurrencies. The companies failed to mention the wild price swings and prevalent scams that occur in the market, or the fact that the crypto market is not as well regulated as traditional ones. Really quick, people, it's the Super Bowl. It's one of the biggest advertising platforms in the United States, if not the entire planet. Do you really think there was a bunch of crypto ads being ran and nobody knew it was going to happen? Like,
come on.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go with this one again. Like fake outrage after the fact. But what I will say is I give them props because some people in Congress and Senate might actually not know because they're out of touchness, I guess, to what's going on. But I do want to point out what he said about this. That's essentially saying that, hey, it's the Super Bowl advertisement slots, of course, and he lashed out at these companies saying the fact that these companies felt the need to advertise at all is a bit of a giveaway about one of their major claims. If this were actually meant to be used as currency, why would you need to buy ads? I've never seen the Federal Reserve buy a multi-million-dollar commercial for US dollars. So two things. This will actually agree with them at. For one, he's right, which is why we always say you should be buying Bitcoin, because Bitcoin doesn't have a boss, which is why you're not seeing Bitcoin commercials. You're seeing crypto commercials, and most altcoins and cryptocurrencies, if they had the chance, they would sell their native coin for more Bitcoin. So yes, I actually agree that he's making a point. Why are all these specific crypto companies talking about their money is money or their company is money? And I agree with them because they're actually not. That's something for a very long time. The second thing I just want to point out, not necessarily agree or disagree with, but he's talking about how these ads fail to tell people about the downsides of investing in cryptocurrencies and how the regular market wasn't as regulated as the traditional one. But I wanted to point that out because what we've seen already throughout YouTube right now on Twitter is this calling out of influencers. And again, I'm all for calling out scam artists in the space, but also this banking Senate head made a point. He's like, yo, they just reached majority of America in one day with crypto ads and not told anyone about the risk. And that is my point for everybody who goes after influencers. Like, yo, the companies and banks are doing times 100 damage than any scam artist influencer could ever do. And to me, this is kind of proving it. You literally have 4 companies. You have Larry David doing a Super Bowl ad. I wonder who more Americans are going to listen to. Every crypto YouTuber and Twitter person out there, including Kim Kardashian and Ethereum Max, or Larry David. Like Larry David got some pull too. Don't get it twisted. What are your thoughts about what's going on with this Senate head?
Oh yeah, well you are right. Bitcoin is one thing, crypto is another. They always conflate the two, but you can tell who's a noob and who's not by the way they say it. Also, second thing is they were not promoting cryptocurrencies. They were promoting crypto companies. That's a big difference. Just like E-Trade, eToro, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, when they have their commercials, they don't say, hey, buy Apple stock on our platform. No. They just say use our platform. So that's what happened. And again, I think it was just a chance for a hater to try and dunk on the crypto industry saying, hey, if it's a real currency, you wouldn't have to have commercials. You are correct. that's why none of these cryptocurrencies are actual real money. We've said that plenty of times, but people conflate it all together. It's all the same thing when it's not. And again, it was just companies. So I like the fact that they had these commercials because it is still surreal to see crypto commercials at the Super Bowl. I mean, we've come a very long way, but it is also one of those things where it starts to get a little scammy or tacky, I would say, when you have too much of it. And I just think people need to make sure they're companies and that they're pushing out whatever they want. But there's nothing wrong with it. I've seen plenty of other investment vehicles do the exact same thing, Sherrod. So whoever wants to discuss this, I would say, please come on the Gentleman of Crypto show, any of these regulators, because they seem to be confused. I saw at least 5 or 6 tweets of people trying to dunk on crypto people. And I was like, but y'all didn't mention Bitcoin. That's why it hasn't been any Bitcoin commercials, because there is no boss and no marketing team. So yeah, this was great for the whole of the industry, base it. But again, yeah, it has its downsides.
There it is. Thanks for the tip, Crypto King. TYRA. All right, it's Crypto King. I got to keep real. So he's Crypto King said, bring up the hex card pics. See the DM I tweeted you. All right, so I'll check out the DM you tweeted me later. And please use Coin Paprika from now on, unless you guys are getting a check from CZ, then I understand. So first and foremost, this is Crypto King. You've been on the show, so I understand. I'm not going to take it as straight disrespect, but this is why we take this as disrespect. There has not been any partnership we've had. There's been no one that's paid us money. We have not announced on the show. So for people to keep saying, especially you or your community specifically, you'd be like, unless you're getting a chat from CZ, why would we have not mentioned it by now? We're going to check from CoinMarketCap. Like, that's fucking retarded. We don't care about you all that much to where we want to mention where are you getting. Like, I don't get this. This is so weird. Crypto King, don't be weird, bro. So first of all, I got to point that out there. Stop acting like we over here hiding where we get money from. We have never hit it, okay? A. B, Coin Paprika, no, because here's why. You all keep jumping on new things and you're finding out the hard way. You just found out the hard way with Nomics. Now you want us to abandon everything with CoinMarketCap and go to Coin Paprika. Why? Because Hex is probably higher there than most places. Like, no, that's not a reason to jump. Come on, Crypto King. Call in Friday with this, man. Call in Friday. We'll talk about it, but come on. Not only that, again, Matt, everyone uses CoinMarketCap. Everyone knows CZ bought it. Everyone is aware of this for the most part, okay? Like, it is what it is, man. This is a dead-end battle you guys are fighting. But thank you for the tip. Shout out to Crypto King. We talked, he laughing. Like, he got a laughing face. I ain't mad at you.
I mean, if you want the real prices, hey, just go to the Bloomberg terminal.
Hey, Crypto King said, I'm never going to stop. I'm not mad at you. Let's see. Michael Kennedy said, you should be hooking up your loyal fans with that CZ billions. Exactly. Look, come on, man. Look, we had the CoinMarketCap sponsor. You know we'd be loud and proud about it, okay? We would not be quiet about it, folks. At least until the regulators start beating down their door. Then we've been like, sponsorship? Man, they gave us a couple of free BNB coins, but ain't nothing major. Speaking of sponsorship opportunities, a $1 trillion opportunity. Oh, my goodness. I disagree with that, but I understand the hype around it. JPMorgan becomes the first major bank in the metaverse. I mean, hold on. Let me get my let me get the where's the here it is. Hold on. I mean, we saw this coming. Yeah. Every bank's gonna be in the metaverse. Every bank's gonna do something in crypto, and they're gonna try to steer the narrative. All I want from JPMorgan at this point is for Jamie the Dino Diamond to come out publicly and apologize to the community and say, hey, I fucked up, y'all, but I'm here. I'm here to stay. I fucked up. JPMorgan is officially the first major bank in the metaverse, having opened a virtual lounge in the blockchain-based Decentraland in an effort to capitalize on what they're calling a $1 trillion market opportunity, which of course is the only reason why they're here, is because of the money, not because of the cool technology the metaverse could possibly offer. But it looks like visitors to the lounge situated in Decentraland's Metajuku Mall are greeted by a roaming tiger and a digital portrait of Jamie Dimon. So I mean, the gall to even have a portrait of him in the metaverse. I want to have a portrait of him and under it say something like June 17th, the day he crashed the markets when he called Bitcoin a fraud. Like, put something like that there. I'm not going to. They got a lounge, JPMorgan metaverse. What else are your thoughts on this?
Oh yeah, well, I just want to jump down to the bottom where the JPMorgan report wasn't positive at all. However, in a section titled "Navigating Hype versus Reality," the report states, despite much excitement about the possibilities of the metaverse, in order to enable its full potential for engagement, community building, self-expression, and commerce, Key areas need to be further developed and matured, pointing to flaws in the overall user experience, poor performance of avatars, and difficulties with commercial infrastructure. So again, don't believe the hype, people. Every bank's going to try and jump in it. Not saying they can't fix these issues, but who the hell wants to spend their time in the metaverse in a bank? And then they said if you go upstairs, you can hear one of their advisors or executives talk about cryptocurrency. Who's learning about cryptocurrency from JP fucking Morgan? Ugh. But it is a money play. It is a $1 trillion opportunity, so everybody's getting into it. Hell, Facebook is calling their employees metamates now. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's trying to get into the metaverse somehow. So it is what it is, but every bank is going to try it. JP Morgan is just the first.
Wyatt Triet said he doesn't even tell his employees what they're doing. They move weird. Actually, I can co-sign that. Again, I know some people who work pretty high up the rungs in JP Morgan. And when it comes to crypto, and they're like, yeah, they don't literally tell us anything. They're like, the board decides, is disseminated to certain people, and then they move forward. So when it comes to crypto stuff, I can tell you for a fact, you're right. The employees don't even know what's going on. They're reading the headlines. They must shit. Some of them watching the show to keep it real. I know that for a fact, though. So they learning more about what their own company is doing from our show than they're actually learning from their own company, which is hilarious to me. Dev, so thank you for that. The analytics close to 200 watching with only 71 likes. It's okay. We don't have time for a song today, but we've been needing to take a day off this week. So we'll see it. We'll look at the numbers in the morning. Don't you all worry. Don't you? And you know what, folks? It's another major show that's looking at us right now. So we get on that other major show. Don't come back the next day with likes, with thumbs up. No, keep that energy. Keep that energy. When you see us on TV in a few weeks, keep the same energy. All right, last couple of quick stories. Got to talk about this CryptoPunks thing going on. CryptoPunks community reacts to the ongoing copyright battle between version 1 and version 2. So if you're in the chat and you know about this, you can comment on it more. We actually have to cover these stories quick. We have to run today. But what it looks like is happening, CryptoPunks version 1 is no longer being deemed authentic, but its creators are have allegedly sold 210 Ethereum worth when the wrap versions gained traction. So it looks like during its initial release, 10,000 CryptoPunks were sold and made it to the secondary market before users discovered a critical smart contract exploit that made it possible for Punks buyers to withdraw their Ethereum post-purchase, which is a crazy exploit. As a result, creator LarvaLabs withdrew recognition of the version 1 collection. They fixed the exploit and they released the version 2 Punks collection we have now, though they also sent mixed messages about the collection by selling off dozens of their own version 1 Punks. So not only did the sell-off cause people to worry, but also people found out during this battle of the copyright of CryptoPunks version 1, as people are saying that, hey, it's multiple images or images starting to pop up in multiple places. LarvaLabs purposely coded the smart contract to be irrevocable in one collection, version 1, not have been destroyed without also eliminating the other version 2. So essentially what's going on is they got two versions. Version 2 was the fixed exploit to where you couldn't keep selling your Ethereum from version 1. However, as the team started selling version 1, people found out, hey, if you get rid of version 1, you will also get rid of version 2, and this whole project will go down the drain. So it looks like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, I guess. What are your thoughts on what's happening here at Bitcoin, Zay?
Hey man, just another example of the smart contract doom that happens. Somebody finds an exploit, the whole concept, the whole project usually takes a dive. This is sort of interesting simply because CryptoPunks is one of the biggest NFT platforms. If it happens that a lot of people are losing money with Volume 2, that could be bad for LarvaLabs, but hopefully they figure it out. Simply because, as they say here, the founders have said publicly for years that these tokens are part of the original. So again, the authenticity and traceability of the CryptoPunks 1, they want to have it on CryptoPunks 2. Good luck, because you have lost a little bit of faith there in some people, and hopefully they figure it out, because I don't want the project to go down. But it's just another example of when you get into these NFT projects, things could go wrong. So be sure that you have backups. Make sure you're with the right team, and get in, get out. Because if you stick around too long, you're giving yourself long enough time for things to mess up. Like they said in Batman, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what most of these companies are starting to do.
All right, let's see. Last but certainly not least for the day, want to give a shout out to this Red Bull and ByBit sponsorship. For those who didn't know, ByBit has been the new cool kid on the block now. They the one who really they usurp. They usurp. Yeah, they usurped Binance for top spot, in my opinion, personally. But Red Bull Racing scores $150 million sponsorship with ByBit. That's right. The Formula One team Red Bull Racing scores a multi-year partnership worth $50 million per annum with crypto exchange ByBit. What's going on here?
Oh man, well, congrats to Red Bull Racing and ByBit, $150 million. The tweet here from ByBit: a new chapter begins, announcing our partnership with four-time world champion Oracle Red Bull Racing, a next level partnership, which is huge. Again, we've seen partnerships in the NBA, NFL, and now racing. So ByBit is jumping in on it. They're seeing that if you have an exchange, you need to get a sponsorship. So good for them. And $150 million is nothing to sniff at. And I'm sure there will be other projects that get in other sports. We still got soccer. We still got, a bunch of other things as well. So I think this is a growing trend that we'll see even more throughout the years.
There it is. All right, folks, we do have a short show for the day. We actually, if you're located in the Ohio Midwest, we will be at the Cincinnati Business Conference today. We will be talking about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, blockchain, and all those type of things. I believe I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to get the official name of the conference for those who are interested.
We mean business.
Was that?
We mean business.
We mean business conference, Cincinnati, Ohio, folks. Virtually, we'll be there today at 8 o'clock on the stage. So in the next 30 minutes, we'll be on stage. I don't think it's too late to register for those who are interested in it, but it's really for those in Ohio, Cincinnati, and the surrounding cities. Of course, for their business to learn more about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, blockchain, and different things they can do from there. So that's actually being put on from the in Ohio. So again, sorry for all the folks. If I haven't responded back to your email where you're asking, is this Zay who actually reached out to me? No, folks, we don't reach out. If we do, we'll let you know on the live show. We reached out like we always do. It's a lot of scammers out there. But we haven't responded back to your emails because we're working on some of these guys right here and getting them straight. But we'll definitely get back to you this week. Other than that, shout out to iCoin again. Happy about this campaign and partnership we have with them. This is the new iCoin wallets that just came out. Again, folks, you can check them out at icointechnology.com. That's ICOIN technology.com. Check out these new wallets as well. As I also said, we'll be having the team on in a few weeks for you to ask questions, but we have tested these wallets. We've done some of the back end stuff on it. It's a fun wallet. It looks super cool. They spent a lot of time and money into it as well. And it comes with the printer. So we'll be talking more iCoin wallet in the coming weeks. Be sure to be on the lookout for that. And Bitcoin Zay, do you have anything?
Shout out to my brother. His birthday today. Turning 28.
Yeah, shout out Michael.
Yeah, shout out Micah, turned 28. And then I saw like 5 people ask about Miami Coin. Again, it just started, bro. What should you do? Buy it, hold it. You'll be all right. I did have a little birdie tell me end of March, Coinbase maybe sniffing around, but they already added stacks. So yeah, it's pretty much inevitable. Just wait till end of March.
There it is. Other than that, make sure you smash that